Honestly, I'm gonna miss the bus rides the most just because it was like up to 2 hours of fun with some of the loudest people I've ever met, and there's very little judgment when it comes to singing and dancing. So
Lauren likes to pretend she's Beyonce, and that's pretty funny on the bus.
My favorite cheer is probably just tradition because we do it all the time, and it was just really fun because we all knew it, and I could do it in my sleep right now if I wanted to.
you're sleeping?
Football season, like people actually did cheer because we were right in front of them, so they kind of had to because we were staring them in the eyes. But basketball season, it was a battle.
We have a lot of traditions. One of them is for every home game, we honk down Terra Hill, and we like stick our arms out the window.
I think Coffman has a sort of school spirit that's unrivaled in a lot of the other schools that we see.
My favorite game to cheer is either the Davidson football game or the UA basketball game. UA is always crazy. I had to cheer off against UA cheerleaders.
Tumble off.
Tumble off against UA cheerleaders. I won, and then I remember I looked back at the girl and I was like, it was so funny.
I love the band so much.
I love Go Bananas.
It's actually called Yo Mama. I'm gonna say that for Kevin Shea because he always corrects me. But yeah, we call it Go Bananas, they call it Yo Mama, and everybody loves it no matter the name.
Hannah just face planted into the door or into the floor and
I was running really fast and I couldn't stop, and so I just went. My favorite memory is just being under the lights and it's just no feeling is like that.
Lots of people, we're all into the same kind of thing, all working together for a common goal.
Yeah, the entire season we were basically trying to work for and try to make it to semifinals at this Grand National competition in Indianapolis. And sadly we didn't make it this year, but we were all striving for that, and we kind of bonded together during practices just knowing that we had that goal in mind.
The last year we were in Philadelphia and it was rainy and everybody, we were all kind of hungry. This person, I'm not going to name them, they will remain unnamed for this story, but this person definitely ate a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh yeah.
Definitely pooped their pants.
Personally, my favorite band memory this year was probably when we got to jam out with the percussion section in front of the student section in front of one of the football games. That was a lot of fun.
I think the season went all right. We would have liked to go a little farther in the playoffs, but no, there were some hot spots. We did well at some times.
Yeah, we had a little rough stretch in the middle, but then I think towards the end of the season we kind of picked it up. 3 straight wins against Westland, Liberty, and UA to kind of finish strong in the regular season.
The Saturday game, 51-0.
Oh, this is the greatest game ever.
Oh, 52-0.
Against the worst team in the nation.
Yeah, that was a fun game. Playing against all those guys that I knew and scoring 3 touchdowns on them, that was fun too. On some of the guys that I grew up playing with, that was just fun to beat a crosstown rival like that.
My favorite game junior season was probably the Central Crossing game junior year. It was raining, it was muddy on the field. The paint was getting all over our jerseys because they painted their field right before we played them. And it was a fun game. It was a battle.
But another game that I liked was the Wayne game, probably the second round of the playoffs, when we played high caliber talent in the state of Ohio and just going back and forth, just a fire show, honestly. And then coming down to the wire, that was just a fun game.
Springfield or Scioto. Yeah, Springfield with the opening kickoff. Oh yeah.
I think I'll miss the coaches and the team as a whole.
The locker room after games. That was pretty fun.
The whole town atmosphere come together on Friday nights and for some high school football. That's what I'll miss.
When Mott's became Mott's.
Roll dice on 3, 1, 2, 3, roll the dice!
I'd have to say my favorite memory was definitely when we went to camp, because it was really cool at Northwestern and we had a bunch of team bonding and it was fun.
I'd have to say my favorite memory throughout the years were just getting up early every day in the summer, because it's just that like togetherness and it's fun to get up early and just enjoy your day with them.
Camp.
Yeah, definitely camp. We went to Northwestern last summer. And
IU was fabulous, winning the games and the competition was awesome.
The question was what I love about it, right? What I love about field hockey is that I feel that we're more than just like a team sport. Like it goes on after school and teammates really care about each other on and off the field.
Absolutely. That's definitely what kept me going.
especially field hockey is one of the sports where like a lot of people don't play before high school, so coming in as a freshman, never playing, everyone was really accepting, especially like the upperclassmen.
Yeah. We would have huddles where we'd all like lay on the ground and we'd go around and say like what we were going to focus on that game, and just hearing what everyone like put thought into the game. It was awesome.
People would also read quotes, so we kind of all have like a little silent circle to think about how we were going to play the game.
I think we just worked really, really well as a team this year. We all loved each other and we gelled and we talked everything out and like worked together to improve.
We definitely had like good communication like on and off the field.
Yeah. Freshman year, it was nice to see people I recognized in the hallways, and then it just kept coming back to being close to everyone.
I would agree, and this year especially, the Rowdy Rocks came out a couple of times, and I was kind of excited. It was pretty fun. Our sport got some recognition.
My favorite part has always been my teammates.
Same.
Yeah.
Definitely the girls.
I think like anyone is accepted, and if you just want to try it, it's a great sport to try if you're not into soccer or anything like that.
Doesn't matter like if you played before, the skill level, how old you are, like friend groups, when you're on the field and when you're part of that team, it's amazing.
We have a lot. It's actually kind of weird how many we have, but I would say I'm probably the most superstitious on the team, so I'm like psycho about making sure everyone did them. But we pray before every game. We have Sharpies that we like draw certain things like on our wrists and stuff. We do like trains and like after team meals.
Yeah, we sing in the locker room before games. Someone Like You by Adele. That song.
We also had the soccer train until they got busted by Dublin moms in the know, so thank you to all the Dublin moms in the know.
The season went pretty well. Not our best, but not our worst, I guess.
I think it went well.
I just will miss like the team, as it's kind of like a family thing. It's very like family oriented. I feel like they're pretty much my second family, so I'll miss that about them.
Yeah, I agree. I miss everything about it. It's like the best experience of my life.
Playing with my best friend Hannah Lemkel.
Yep. That's it.
Definitely Jack Holland.
Definitely Chad Johnson.
Jack's just overall not very good, so.
I'm probably just a lot faster than Chad.
Tristan.
Peter. Why?
Because Tristan's short.
Why Peter?
Because he's too tall.
I think I'll definitely do like club or rec or something, just because I've always played.
Same here, definitely.
Depending on my recovery, I'm hoping to play like intramurals or something.
I'm so excited. I have to report for preseason August 1st.
I'd say it was really good. Like us seniors have been playing together for so long, and all the other underclassmen, we all got along really well. So I would say it was one of our closest years.
The chemistry was great. Yep. Well, I have really good chemistry with Claire Proctor because we also, she's my chemistry lab partner, so it really helps.
No.
So we didn't do as well as last season during the regular season. But.
Yeah, I mean, I think even though we didn't make it as far, I still feel like as a team we sort of completed the goals that we were trying to achieve.
Oh, yeah. Naoki, yeah. He was using one of my favorite players to play with. He's a cute little dude.
He's very good at soccer. Sadly, he moved to Japan recently, and his return is questionable, so we don't know his whereabouts.
I thought my favorite game was Liberty, just because it's such a big rivalry, and we kind of ended the losing streak that had been going on for like 4 years. Even though we tied, it was still a really great game.
And it was our senior night too, which was cool. So.
And I scored.
last game. I scored one too. Come
on. Easily the St. Ignatius game.
So we went all the way up to Cleveland and ended up, we were winning 1-0.
After 5 minutes?
5 minutes, and then the score ended up being 9-1.
We lost.
They were winning. They won.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Ashland. I think it will be a big step up, so it'll be pretty exciting.
I'm a little nervous, but it'll be a good experience for me, and it'll be a good step forward. Playing the Big Ten will be pretty cool. Excited to travel and everything like that. So.
Yeah, definitely intramural.
Yeah, hopefully at OU I'll be doing some intramural soccer. I'll be a role player. Maybe just go out there, maybe go to half the games, and just have a good time out there.
I barely play at all.
I don't really play that much either. I'm horrible at it.
We all know who's the best.
It's
definitely Tristan.
Yeah, Tristan
Tristan's
Harrower
definitely the best,
is, he's a pro at FIFA for
we
sure.
We played at Zaborski's house and it wasn't even fair.
Yeah.
I play a little, but Pete, I don't think
I don't play FIFA that often. I think Tristan and Houdini Halimi are the two best on the team. I think if they played each other, it'd be a close one. I think Dean would win.
Girls are really good. I know we enjoyed watching some of their games. Sophie Vanderstoep is I could take her easily. She's a pretty weak defender in my opinion.
I'd probably say Brennan Driver. That'd probably be who I could take. I'm a lot faster than her.
Yeah.
Overall better.
The girls soccer team, they're good. I think that Abby Steiner, she's faster than I am.
Yeah, never mind.
It was pretty good. We had some good things and some bad things.
I was really happy with the season just because everybody's a team, I thought, ran pretty well. There's a couple people who had an issue or two throughout the season that kind of messed them up a little bit, but everybody ran pretty well. There was lots of PRs, and it was a lot of fun.
I'd say there are two. One was this past season when we at OCCs we beat Thomas Worthington, which the whole week leading up we were getting really pumped for that race, and then we ended up beating them. And then I don't know, here at districts, because it's all of the JV runners' last race. A lot of runners will dress up or just goof off during the race, which I don't know if I should promote that, but it was pretty funny.
I'd say for me, it's probably a tie between Mason and Eisenhart. At Mason, I remember I was running my race, and at the time, I was closer to the front of the pack, and I remember seeing one of the guys that was he was a fair way through the race towards the 2 mile mark. There's a couple creeks during the race, and he put his hands over his head and took a full dive into the creek and just started swimming for the 10-foot stretch of the creek. And then the other one would probably be Eisenhart, where Matthew Bishop decided he was going to take a bathroom break during the middle of the race. And then when he finished, instead of walking off the field and just quitting like you'd expect most people to do, he had that good Coffman spirit, decided he's finished the race.
I think he's the best, obviously the best candidate we have in the field right now.
This Southern Belle over here, I gotta make sure. I have to let her first, so you can go first.
Thank you. I think he's racist, sexist, arrogant, and I think it says a lot about the people who want to vote for him if they like him.
I'm not a huge fan. Yes, if it came down to him and Hillary Clinton, I would vote for Donald Trump, but he was definitely not my first nor my second choice.
Because he's very congruent. What he says is what he actually means.
I think that Donald Trump's a bigot, a racist. I really have no respect for him at all. I mean, he's very rude, and I just don't like him as a person. You know, with all of his views, it's just, in his words, it's a miss.
I feel I don't take him seriously as a candidate. There's not much.
Well, you better start, because he's the only one left in the Republican field.
I like Bernie Sanders.
Well, I think like the same reason. Like I think a lot of people like Bernie Sanders because he really is congruent with what he says is what he wants to do, and he's not just like a BSer like most of the other candidates.
I think he seems like a really a nice guy.
He has done a very good job of bringing Hillary closer to the base and bringing her more left, which I really applaud him for.
I agree. He's very sincere. That's what I like about him.
And I'm with her. It's time for a woman to be in office.
Benghazi, but I'd just like to inform people of what it actually is. We had American soldiers that they knew were being attacked, and Hillary and President Obama decided not to help them and sacrificed dozens of American lives.
Okay, I think she's a snake. I think she's a bitch. I think she's, sorry.
I think she is not the most trustworthy candidate. She's not my first choice for president.
This Southern Belle's got to get her away.
Okay, stop calling me that. I've lived in Ohio for 14 years.
Oh, really? I thought you were from North Carolina.
Yeah, for first 4 years of my life.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
Our road to states was really good. We did not lose a set.
Pretty physically easy, but mentally tough because our OCC was pretty bad.
Easy. You can't say that on camera.
I feel like the biggest struggle that we faced was in a tournament that was pretty early on. We lost to Wadsworth, and they weren't like a super good team, and it definitely was a team we should have beat.
Where was it?
Up north.
Yeah.
It's not going to be super easy, and the wins won't just come to us. We're actually going to have to work for it.
Yeah, because we won an undefeated season, and we lost preseason.
Since our OCC wasn't good, when we got into tournament play, we had to bring it upon ourselves to be better.
Face adversity and know how it feels to lose.
Last year, we played Waterson, and we lost the first 2 sets, and then we ended up coming back and winning the last 3 sets, so that was really cool.
Going undefeated in the OCC, we didn't drop a set to our senior year, which we had that as a goal.
And we actually had like a big student section.
People got kicked out. It was really funny.
Girls tend to rally more between plays, and the guys just hit it straight down.
Guys volleyball is just kind of it's the same sport, but it's kind of different at the same time.
We wear knee pads, so we dive for balls where guys just let the balls drop.
Our pre-season was 3 months, and theirs was a week.
Definitely some burns and scrapes and bruises that come along the way.
Too many. They're permanent now.
I started playing volleyball in 6th grade, and I literally think I had something on my knee until I stopped playing volleyball this year.
The most common thing is, do you play basketball? No.
A lot of people ask Kathleen if she plays volleyball because she's so tall. So usually I'm just oh no, I'm the one who plays volleyball.
I was just at DSW shopping for shoes yesterday, and some lady goes, "Oh, you're so tall."
I only got comments when the poster came out because I'm the shortest one and I was in the middle of the poster.
Every day.
Yeah, it's a lot.
My favorite part about this season was winning districts. We beat the 5-time state champs, Jerome, and the district championship by 9 strokes. I think I'm most proud of my team for being able to beat them for the first time the whole season.
Favorite part in general, always the van rides. Those are a lot of fun. I mean, that's the most that we let loose because it's pretty strict on the golf course. So that's probably my favorite part.
I would agree. I really like the van rides. Probably towards the end of the season, once we got to districts and then playing in states was amazing. So that's my favorite part.
Golf at Coffman's really special because most of the seniors go on to play Division I golf, and you can see them on TV, and that's really interesting to see so much success coming out of Coffman.
I broke a window playing golf with Side Reserve on the 9th hole, so that was kind of funny, but I mean not funny at the time. I walked off crying, but I don't really plan on going back there. Advice for next year's seniors: yeah, work as a team, be nice to each other, because you're gonna be mad if you're mad at each other, and be nice to Maria because she's little, and that's really it.
What if we run away?
So TI is a drug and alcohol-free club, and we just have a good time overall. And that's what TI is, a good time. We had a lot of events this year. We had the TI retreat. We had
we have picnics. We do sports night.
That one's a lot of fun. A lot of people show up to that one. And majority of the TI co-leaders and who plan the stuff are seniors. So and then the other two, well, it's just two. They're juniors. So I have no clue what they're gonna do. I'll come. I still come show up to the meetings. Maybe I'll graduate. I don't know what anyone's gonna do without Chloe Pan. She does everything.
My favorite thing about TI is that you get together with groups of people that you can connect with, and you have fun with drugs and alcohol. Yes, it's possible. So without drugs.
I'm like, that's not what we're all about. But okay. Yeah, my favorite thing is that I have received so many opportunities from TI. Speaking in front of people, I was a keynote speaker at the TI retreat, and just sharing the drug-free message is my favorite thing about TI.
I think we were most proud when we advanced the districts from sectionals, and we came in second and just barely lost to UA.
I think also probably winning the last round of the OCCs, that was probably big for us. Next year's team has basically a whole new coaching staff besides Mr. Carlson. So it's a young team. There's going to be a lot of young people on varsity, so probably just gaining experience, learning the courses, and just enjoying their time.
I think just the traditions that have been passed on from year to year makes it so special. Well, Mr. Woodmansey's not the coach anymore, but with Mr. Woodmansey as the coach before, he just always made it a great time.
So most times we won or did well, we would go out to eat as a team. We have our annual Coffman alumni golf outing. Nobody really wants to come out to a golf match, but it's fine. I think people will appreciate it if they actually do play a little bit, but
most people just don't understand it.
Yeah, when Ross, he's like our nanny, so he's like the grandma of the group. So whenever we were in a car ride or something, he would always tell us the weather and what to wear, and he would always be I don't know, he was just like our mom. Just 2 seniors, and the rest will just be younger, but just to enjoy it. It's a long season.
It goes by fast though.
But it goes by fast, and you just need to take each match one at a time and just enjoy it.
We had a pretty good season this year. We had a couple of good victories against UA and Jerome, and we finished strong in the tournament.
Almost our whole team went to districts, so that was good. Beating Jerome this year, Summer and I playing doubles. They had not lost a single court all season, so we broke that streak, so that was really fun.
Just being around the teammates, it was fun when we had team bonding activities and stuff like that, so that's probably what I'll miss most.
Every year when we go to the Lexington tournament, we always get ice cream at this one little ice cream shop where our coach grew up. So that's one of our big traditions. We always do that every year.
Making it to districts this year was fun.
We had a pretty young team this year, I would say. So we have a lot of people that are still going to be on varsity from this year, and we have a couple of 8th graders coming up that are pretty decent.